Looking for a contemporary block for your next modern project? Stick with me and I'll show you how to do one. Hi, it's Roberta with Quilt Crafters Corner. Today's block is called California and it's a contemporary block. So let's take a look at it and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, here's the block here, and as you can see, it's a little bit more of a modern type of block, and let's take a look at how to put it together. Now, you can see that it's 3 across and 3 down, so when it's 3 and 3 like that, we know these are 4.5-inch blocks. So I have cut 4.5-inch blocks. There's 5 of them here. And this is where they're going to be laid out in the block. And we have 4.5-inch blocks of our contrasting color. Okay, so far easy, right? Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our third color on the corners. So we'll start here. So what I'll do is I'll line this 2.5-inch square. These are 2.5-inch squares. I'll line this up on the corner of my square. And what I'm going to do with the air erase pen, I'm going to draw a line from point to point, or from corner to corner, and then take it to my machine and sew it. Now make sure you get these straight on there. You want to make sure that your edges all match up really nicely, otherwise your square's not going to be, it's not going to come out square. So there's 2. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to the machine, and towards the corner is where the seam line will be, where I'm going to sew. I'm going to sew on this side of the line, just a thread off of that line, and then this will be cut away. Okay, so I have sewn on my corners, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my 1/4-inch seam up with the sewing line, and I'm going to trim off this point. So now what I'll do is I'll open this up and I'll take that to the iron and I'll press it. Okay, so I'm going to take these to the iron now and I'm going to press these out. Okay, so here are my 4 corners. And now I'm going to do my contrasting color. And this needs 2. It needs 1 on each side. So you need to do these one at a time. You can't do them both at the same time, because once this one is done and the excess is cut off, then the second one gets laid over this first one. So it needs to be done separately, one at a time. So you can't do this production line. You have to do one side and then go back and do the other side. So what I'll do, once again, is I'll line this up real straight, make sure that they're straight, and then I'll draw my line from point to point. Okay, now I'm going to take this to the machine, and once again I'm going to sew just on this side of the line so I have enough fabric to fold over and I don't lose any I get a true 1/4 inch then. So I will take these to the sewing machine. Okay, so now I have sewn these, and now I just once again need to trim these off. Okay, as you can see, I took them over to the iron and I've pressed them really flat. Now I need to add the other side. So now I can go through and just mark all the backs of my squares really quick, and then I'll just place them on the block. When you're marking these, be careful that you don't stretch the fabric out of shape. Sometimes if you're using a pencil or something, it will get caught in the fabric. So just with a very light touch so that you don't stretch the fabric out of place. Okay, so I have my lines marked. And now I'll place my 2.5 inch square on top of my 4.5 inch square. And see how they meet really nice here at the center? All right, now I'm going to take this to the machine and I'm going to sew just on this side of the line, just enough so that when I press the fabric up over that way, I have a nice half square triangle there. Okay, so I've sewn those on, and now once again I'm going to trim off that point and just match my 1/4 inch seam with my 1/4 inch on my ruler. Okay, now I'm going to need to take this over to the iron and once again just press that corner up. Okay, and there are my squares, so I can just place those back in here. And now we're to the middle square. And now the middle square is going to be the same thing. We're just going to take our 2.5 inch squares and we're going to draw a line on the back from corner to corner. And I'll put these two on first. So they will be opposite corners. So I will go I'll sew just right on this side of the line here and on this side of the line here. Okay, so I've sewn those down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off my corners. Now I need to take this to the iron and I need to press this really good so this lays nice and flat so that I can put my other two corners on. Okay, so let's put the last two corners on. And my last two corners go on just like that. And you can see how it's overlapping on the original corners I just put on. Okay, my last two corners are sewn, and now I'm going to trim off the excess point. Now I'll take this to the iron and I'll press this really good to get it to lie flat. Okay, so my block is finished and it goes right here in the middle, and sometimes I use a little bit of starch or just spray water and to coax these to stay down, to stay nice and flat. So now all I need to do is I need to put my rows together. Now this is kind of the tricky part here because you want to make sure that your points match up. Now what I do is I use pins, and I use the pins to mark that spot to make sure that they're both lined up. And I just check them by opening this up, and they're exactly right. So that can go there. Now this middle row is going to have the points for here and here. So I put my pin right through where those two seams cross, and then right through the point. I put it right through the point. There. Now what I'll do is when I take that to the machine, I will just leave this pin in, and until I get to it, then I'll pull it out, because then I know my seams are going to be matched up. Okay, I will take those to the machine and sew them. Okay, there are my first rows. Now I will put the other side on. So I'll take this to the machine, do the same thing, put the pins in so that I match those up just right, and then I'll sew them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my rows, and this row will go here, and I'll match up my seams. I have my seams, so one's going one way, one's going the other. I'll use the pin again to make sure that I match up where those two seams come together, and here and here. Okay, once again, what I'll do is I'll put this one on top of there, and I will match my seams up with my pin to make sure that I get nice points. I start with my seams for my blocks where my blocks are put together. If those are nested, now I'll put my pin in at my cross point there for that one, and then I'll line it up like so. Now this one, okay, so now I'll take that to the machine and sew it. And there's our blocks. And as you can see, they fit together really nicely. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and like the video. For those of you that would like to join a community of like-minded quilters, come join Quilters Swarm on the Facebook. Just answer the questions and you can get in. So thanks again, and we will see you next time.